Good afternoon, students. My name is Mr. James. I am grade 4 teachers. Today, I will teach you mathematics and on the topic division by 1 or 2-digit division. This is not a new topic. It's a topic that you have already taught in the class before the lockdown. So, example 1. The question said, divide 639 by 3. Divide 639 by 3. Now, here, I first of all teach you 1-digit division. Our 1-digit division is 3. Because we have only 3 digits, only 1 digit here. That's why we call it 1-digit division. Now, solution to the question. I said to you, whenever you want to do this mathematics, you draw a box. Look at this number. We have 639, which is the biggest number here. This is the number that's supposed to put inside this box. And you write this 3 at the side of the box. After that, the first thing you will do is that because we have only 1 digit, which is 3, you must take 1 digit here. And you take number 6, one after the other. You take 6 and ask yourself a question. How many 3 is in 6? How many 3 can we find in 6? Here, you remove 3 from 6, you have 3, which is 1, and you remove again, you remove 3 from 3, which remain 0. Now, mind you, you can see is 0 is no number. We cannot find 3 in is 0. Means you have to count. How many 3 can we find now in 6? This 1, 2. Means inside the 6 we have 3 in 3 times. So now, after you get your 2, we have 3 in 2 times. Now you have your 2. And up of 6 here, you will write 2 number here. After you get this 2, now you come to this 3. You say 3 times 6. It will give you back 6. Now you can remove 6 from 6. You will have the answer, which is 0. Now we got 0. We move to the next number. This number, you will bring it down. Means the number is still 3. Because this number is 0. Now this means we have now 3 number. Now, what you did to 6 here, you take 3 again. How many 3 can we find in 3? Means 3 minus 3, which is 0. So 0 is not bigger than 3 again. So we have 3 in 3 in 1 time. Now you write this 1 at up of 3. You now say 3 times 1. You have 3. Now you remove 3 from 3. You have 0. You move to what? To the next number. And you bring 9 down. Because this number is 0, we still have 9. It's not different. We have 9. Now in 9, how many 3 can we have in 9? You write 9, remove 3 from 9, remove 3 from 9, we have 6. 6 is still bigger than 3. You stay now again, 3 remove from 6, we have 3. Now 3 remove from 9, this is 6. Now 3 remove from 9 is 6. 3 remove from 6 is 3. And 3 remove from 3 is 0. We have now how many 3 in 9? This 1, 2, and 3. So inside 9 we have 3 in 3 times in 9. So here you write 3, and 3 times 3 will give you back 9. So remove 9 from 9, we got is 0. Again, I want to remind you something. When you come across this, means we cannot continue. No number here again, and this is 0. You don't have any number to bring down. This question now is finished here. Now our main answer is here. The number that you write up here is the main answer. In case there is any number here, means it will be the remainder number, but there is no number remains here. So we have answer now 639 divided by 3 will give us the answer 213 without any number remains. So that is the answer for number 1 questions. So let's move to the question number 2, which is 725 divided by 3. 725 divided by 3. We follow the same steps by writing the biggest number inside the box and put our 1-digit number, which is 3, in beside the box. Now you take the number 7. I said you take it one by one. The first number to pick here is 7. And you said how many 3 in 7? How many 3 in 7? You remove 3 from 7, you have 4. 4 is still bigger than 3. You remove 3 from 4, remain 1. Now, can we remove 3 from 1? No, it is impossible. We cannot remove 3 from 1 again because 1 is smaller number than 2, 3. So now we have how many 3 in 7? Let's count. This is 1, 2. In 7 we have 3 in 2 times. Inside 7 we have 3 in 2 times. Now this 2 number will be right at top of 7. Now you said 3 times 2. 3 times 2. It will give us 6. When we got this 6, we remove 6 from 7. We remove 6 from 7. We have what? We have the answer 1. Now we get 1 here. Now we have to move to the next number, which is 2. What are we going to do to that 2? We bring the 2 down beside the 1 number, and we have now 12. We have now here what number? We have 12. Now we're now going to say this is 12. How many 3 can we find in 12? How many 3 can we have in 12? You remove 1. 3 removed from 12, we have 9. 2. 3 removed from 9, we have 6. 3 removed from 6, we have 3. Now 4. 3 removed from 3, we have 0. Now as you can see it, let's count. How many 3 can we find in 12 now? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. In 12, we have 4, and we have 3 in 4 times inside 12. Now, at top of 2 here, you will write your answer here 4. Now, what next is you will say 3 times 4. 3 times 4, which will give you 12. 3 times 12. We said 3 times 2, we have 6. 3 times 1, sorry, we have 3 times 2. 2 times 3. 3 times 4. We have 3 times 4. Sorry, 3 times 4. We have 12. 3 times 4 will give us 12. When we have the 12, we remove 12 from 12, we have 0. Now, we move to the last number, which is 5. We bring the 5 number down beside the 0, and we have 5. Now, you take this 3 again. How many 3 can we have in 5? In 5, if we remove 3 in 5, we have 2. And 2 is small number to 3. You cannot have 3 again in 2. Means we have 3 in 5 in one times. Now, in one place, let's now write 1 at top of 5. That's why we write this one number at top of 5. Now we say 3 times 1. We have 3. Now you bring your 3 down the number 5, and you remove 3 from 5. We have 2. You can see now when we remove it here, we have 2. Now you remove 3 from 5 is 2. Now, because 2 is smaller number, it's not bigger number, we cannot have 3 in 2. So now we cannot continue. Now it means we finish the calculation of this question here. Now, what is our answer now? When you asked him 725 divided by 3, what will be the answer? I told you last time, the number that is up is our main answer, but the number that here it will be the remainder. Now our answer is now 725 divided by 3 is equal to 241 remain 2. That is all about one-digit divisor. This is all about one-digit divisor. We use the same step when we come to this two-digit divisor. We use the same step or process when we come to this two divisor. The difference is that we have 2 digits here, but here we have 1 digit. Here we have 1 digit. Here we have 2 digits. Now, the question here is 546 divided by 26. 546 divided by 26. Solution. I told you here that the biggest number will be right inside the box, while the small number will right beside the box. Our 2-digit number will write beside the box, while the biggest number right out inside the box. Now, again, I want you to look at something here. We have 1 digit at this place, and I told you, you must take 1 digit inside, because this one number is 1 digit. We have to follow 1 digit. We have to take 1 digit in the box. But here we have 2-digit number here. We must take 2 digits. We must match the number together to give us the same number that we have outside the board, beside the box. Now, this is the question. Now you ask, how many 26 can we find in 54? How many 26 can we find in 54? You write 54 at your rough paper, and you said 26. You remove 26 from 54. 6 removed from 4, impossible. We take 1 from 5 and give 14. Now, we remove 6 from 14. We have 8. Now, don't forget that this number remain what? Remain 4. Remove 2 from 4, we have 2. Here, we have now 28. 28 is more bigger than 26. We can still have 26 in 28. Now we bring 26 again. We said, how many 26 can we have in 28? Remove 6 from 28. You have 2. 2 removed from 2. We have 0. So, can we continue to remove 26 from this number? No. 2 is the smallest number. We cannot have 26 in 2 again. So how many 26 we have now in 54? 1, 2. We have 2. We have 26 in 2 place inside 54. Now this is the 2, and you write the 2 here because we match the number together. So I have to write the 2 at up of 4. You cannot write it at up of 5. You write it at up of 4 because I've already matched the number together, which will take 54. Now 26 times 2. You said 26 times 2. 26 times 2. 2 times 6 is 12. You keep 1. 2 times 2 is 4. Plus 1 you keep. We have 45. 52. We have 52. Now, you now said 2 removed from 4. You have 2. 5 removed from 5 is 0. Now, since we get 2 here, we move to the next number, which is 6. What are we going to do to this number? We bring it down to 2, and it will become 26. It will become 26. Now, what are we going to do again? We ask again, how many 26 are there in 26? How many 26 are there in 26? It is simple. You take 6 from 6, you have 0. You take 2 from 2, you have 0. So now, can we continue to remove 26 from 0, 0? No. Means we have only 1 26 inside 26. That is why we write 1 at up of 6. I want you to remember that this is the main answer. But if there is any number here, it will be the remainder. But no number remain here. We have 0. So therefore, our answer to this question is when you are asking that 546 divided by 26 is equal to what? Is 21 without remainder. Now, the last question, number 4. 3,645 divided by 15. 3,645 divided by 15. We follow the same step. We write 3,645 inside the box, and we write 15 beside the box. Don't forget, I told you, because we have 2 digits here, you have to match the 2 numbers together here to have us to be also what? To be 2-digit number. Now, you take now 36. You take the number 36. Now, how many 15 can we have in 36? You remove 5 from 6, we have 1. 1 from 3, we have 2. We have the number 21 now is still bigger. We can still have 15 in 21. So now you put 15 down. We remove 5 from 1? No. We have to take 1 from 2 here, and it will give us what? It will give us 11. We remove 5 from 11, it will give us 6. Now, take 1 from 1 is 0. Can we remove 15 from 6? No, we can't. So, therefore, you have to count how many 15 can we have now inside 36 number. We have 1, 2. So, in 36, we have 15 in 2 places. So, now you write 2 at up of 6. Why? Because we have already matched the 3 and 6 together. You don't need to write 2 at up of 3 to have a correct answer. You must write it up of 6. Now, you now say 2 times 15. 2 times 15. 2 times 5 is 10. And you write the 0, you keep 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Plus 1 is 3. Now, our answer here is 30. And you write 30 here. When you get your 30, because 36 is here, now you remove the 0 from 6, is 6. You remove 3 from 3, it will give you a 0. Now, you move to the next number, which is 4. What are you going to do to this 4? You bring the 4 down beside the 6. And you have the number 64. You have the number 64. Now, back to this 15. This is the number we are used to divide the number. 15. How many 15 can we find in 64? How many 15 can we find in 64? As I used to told you, you must have a rough paper. You don't need to draw a line to count your number now. You have to have a rough paper to do these short calculations. Now, 64. How many 15 in 54? So here, you remove 15 from 64. 5 removed from 4, it cannot go. So you take 1 from 6, give you 14. Now, remove 5 from 14, you have 9. 5 from 14. Remove 5 from 14. (15 minus 64). Now, 5 removed from 4. It cannot, but you borrow 1 to 4. It's now 14. Remove 5 from 14. It's 9. So you have 9 here. So now, don't forget you take 1 from this number. This number remains 5. Now take 1 from 5. You have 4. Now, 49 is still bigger than 15. You can still have 15 in 49. Now, take 5 from 9. You have 4. Take 1 from 4. You have 3. Still, 34 is still bigger than 15. You have now 15. Take 5 from 4. It cannot. You borrow 1 again. You take 1 to 4. It becomes 14. Take 5 from 14 is 9.
Mr.